Hi there, this is Raul over here once again. The lunch vlog, or lunchtime, or lunch break. I don't know, whatever. It's all the same. I just gotta keep it up together for the title of the video because I've been mixing things up a little bit without noticing. No big deal. It's not like anybody watches this, anyways, right? Well, so yeah, finally giving some structure to my um, YouTube channel structure. So today the weather is cold. So look at my jacket, 33 degrees outside, 33 degrees Fahrenheit. Outside it is what time it is? Okay, so it's 4:21 Central Time over here in Kansas City, and the show I last watched was The Flash. All right, and wait, one more thing. I ate Jersey Mike's, and I do have Jersey Mike's Diet Pepsi. Doing diet drinks because uh, regular drinks have too much sugar. And then I get sugar high and I feel all weird. And I don't want to feel like that. Um, so today has been surprisingly a good day. Honestly, my days over here are getting better. From averaging like 2 or 3 a day, I'm averaging now like 4. Um, Sometimes what happens is that I have like 2 already pre-scheduled for the day, and then 2 more get at it. Oh, let me turn on a filter over here to see. Okay, it's turned on. So I'm using the Video Mic NTG. I was checking if the high pass filter was turned on because my car is on, the air conditioning is on, the heating is on because it's so cold outside. So anyways, so yeah, so what happens is that sometimes I got like 2 scheduled already prior to beginning the day, and during the day I get walk-ins. I got people who did not, who are like a last minute visit, and I am available, and therefore I get to service them. And I actually had like 2 like that the other day. I don't know if it was yesterday, Wednesday, or the day before, Tuesday. I don't remember, but there was a day that I had 2 like that. I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. That was amazing. And today I only had how many did I had in schedule? I think I had 3 in schedule, just 1 in the afternoon and then 2 in the evening, and I did already 2 in the afternoon, and I'm about to do 2 more in the evening, which is pretty good. Not too bad, huh? Yeah, so uh, you know, still keep me in your personal thoughts because I really need this job and I don't want to lose it, and I want to keep progressing in it. And yeah, very excited. So yeah, just thinking about uh, man, I don't know. Lately, I've been having these mental blocks, but I've been thinking a lot about different things. It's just that I don't know which one to talk about first. Um, I guess I'll keep talking about my day. Um, Pretty much normal day. Couldn't concentrate to study, but I will try to do that tomorrow. We'll try to study tomorrow. Uh, Already better from the virus that gave me. My family is also better. My kids are doing better. Um, yeah, nothing major, honestly. Just same thing every day. So I just wanted to talk about what I wanted to talk about today was about the blue collar life over here in the United States. It's like a lot of people here in the United States are very, very privileged, and they have either inherited money from their family, or they have been able through the years to build better lives. What I mean this is they've been able to work hard enough or to buy a house, to go to vacations and enjoy some type of life, right? So for the blue collar worker like me, there's none of that. There's like you got a job that is very easy to lose. uh, Customers are always stepping down on you, always messing things up for your work. But you try to make it. You work hard. You're not too poor, but you're not rich, and you're kind of stuck in the middle. You cannot like go to vacations or any of that sorts. You can't buy a house. You live paycheck to paycheck pretty much, and your hands are tied all the time. It's like, okay, it's not as bad as slavery. I would say like we're more like indentured servants, like medieval time indentured servants, something like that. So yeah, I was just thinking it's not easy for for the blue collar worker like me to step things up in the ladder and do better in life. We actually have to do like amazing things, like almost impossible things, like go back to college, go back to college, study medicine, or become a lawyer, like I want to become. We gotta do those incredible things while we have a life already. Well, we have kids. Well, we have parents that maybe we're helping out. We got full-time work, and somehow we gotta make it work, so we can make it better too. So at least we could help out our kids, and they don't end up like us, right? So yeah, just thinking about that. Definitely not easy. Also, things I have watched in the news. Well, I haven't watched news about this yet, but um, there was another train derailment in Nebraska that nobody's talking about yet. I gotta investigate a little bit more about it. But the interesting thing is that I was expecting to hear this in the independent media. Excuse me. And I haven't heard anything about it, even in the not in the mainstream or in the independent media. Haven't heard anything about it at all. So I don't know what that is about. I do hear Donald Trump went to the Ohio train derailment back in East Palestine, Ohio, and he provided some personal aid, I guess. I heard that he gave away some Big Mac meals, and provided some like words. I don't know if this is like a campaign stunt, but I think it's actually a good thing he went out there, because you know what, the sitting president right now did not win at all. So I think it's a nice touch to show that at least a former president cares about them and provided some basic details. Nothing life changing for them, obviously, but at least he showed that he cares and that he remembers them. And I was just thinking that this job for massage therapy is You really gotta be patient for this job because you are gonna spend, at least as a male massage therapist, you're gonna spend hours and hours waiting, and you're gonna be doing nothing while you wait. Sometimes it gets really boring. The last thing I watched in YouTube was about this mythical, well, it's not mythical, I guess, this ancient city called Iram, or uh, Erum, or Iram, right? So this is a mythical city, which is like the Atlantis of the sands, of the desert sands, right? Very interesting story. You can actually read from it, from a book that's actually called Atlantis of the desert sands. You can actually also read from it in this book called 1001 Nights by the Princess Sherazada, whatever, Sherazade, whatever. Some Persian history books. And interestingly, you can also read from it on an Abrahamic religious text, which is the Quran. So, in summary, the city of Iram, it's a city that in which the king, it was a city that in which giants lived. So these giants, or Nephilim, they pretty much, if you read the book of Enoch, you can find that they're product of a violation in between a fallen angel and a human female. The product is a giant. Right, so this city called Iram, it was filled with giants. They built giant structures, palaces, and everything. It is said that they practiced black magic, witchery, whatever. And also, the king challenged God himself by actually creating a city that resembled heaven. So they wanted to create a paradise or a heaven on earth. They wanted to copy. So they read all sorts of religious text books, and they try to mimic how the heavens looked. So as it is narrated in the Quran, God, or Allah, right? He sent this prophet called Hud to warn them about their behavior. However, they were defiant. They were defiant, and they insisted that they wanted to keep challenging God, keep challenging, Allah, and Allah actually sent them a drought, in which everything became dry, a huge drought, and then he sent them a giant windy sandstorm, in which the city was ultimately destroyed. So, I've been wondering how many cities do we have like this, because I know we have that one that appears in the Quran. We also have the promised land, Canaan, right? Or the Canaanites, whatever. We also have, what else do we have? There's also accounts of Atlantis. Atlantis is not, that story is not on the Bible though, or on any religious text, but we know through it by the accounts of the philosopher Plato. So, anyways, long story short, all the cities, God is not against humans or any type of hominid species. God is not against us having technology or developing or becoming advanced. That God does not get jealous because of our development or advancements in technology. However, personally challenging God, then God, God does not like that, obviously, and trying to become Him, or trying to mock Him, it's not. It's something that leads to the destruction of that mankind. So, anyways, I've been just thinking that, I've been wondering when those times, will those times come again? I don't know. I just thought it was interesting that if you keep reading ancient history or religious texts or books, you're gonna find that more than once in history, humans or these giant species, they actually try to become like God. So yes, pretty much arrogance, right? Uh, Arrogance is very, very dangerous. The ego should be trained or balanced or refined. So that's what these stories tell us, to refine our ego. Yes, study, become someone, but don't let your success blind you. You're still a human being, and no matter how advanced or what advancements you develop, or the no matter what the amazing things you do in life, that does not make you a god. You're still a human being. So yeah, very interesting. I always feel like sometimes this work is like a solitary confinement. Yeah, not in a bad way at all. But like when you're in solitary confinement, if you have good behavior, they let you read. Let's just say, uh, they let you read an unlimited amount of books, and you become like really smart and you gain a lot of knowledge, but you have no application for it. You're just stuck on a cell, right? Well, sometimes this job is like this. When we have a lot of downtime, I listen to audiobooks, podcasts, YouTube videos about ancient history, or those topics that I like, because I do have a history major. After all, that's one of my passions, and I gain all this knowledge. I mean, it does have application. It always have a spiritual or personal application for me in my life, like like to, in this case, refine the ego. Don't be arrogant. Don't think of yourself like something greater than God, because you will never be, right? So yeah, it's refreshing, to be able to do that. Um, Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you so much for your support. Hopefully, I'll get more views. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And you'll see me on the next one. Take care.